isn't this unprecedented that in a government you have two senior ministers, one, if we have to go by what you say, judgment, one indicting the other? I mean,
it's not only Pranab Mukherjee, the finance minister. Why are you ruling out the cabinet secretary, which functions under the prime minister? Why are you ruling out prime minister's own office? They were all participants in the preparation of this note. So it might have gone from finance ministry to the PMO. Why did it go to the PMO? Because the PMO will then tell every other concerned ministry, this is our final position. And then the government's position, as it emerges from the note, is, okay, Raja committed a wrong. Chidambaram was fully participating in that wrong, because paragraph after paragraph after paragraph of that note of 20.
So what is the logical, where do you see this ending? What is the logical conclusion of
very difficult to say, but I'll only like to make the point that there is no way in which Mr. Chidambaram could continue to be the Home Minister of this country or a minister in the government. He has lost all moral authority.
You believe so?
Yes.
So many would say
he is not, mind you, I am not condemning him alone or criticizing. It's not BJP, it is not CPI, CPM, this, that, the other parties in the opposition. It is his own government which has been critical of it.
So many would say that while this is, bonanza time for the opposition, in the sense that this government is self-destructing and there's one controversy after the other, almost by the day, there are people who believe that the BJP has really not acquitted itself. The BJP should have actually lapped it up, but it's civil society activists like, say, Mr. Anna Hazare who are spearheading this movement. Don't you feel, as an opposition, your party and you have failed somewhere?
No, we have not. Mr. Anna Hazare and civil society had a role. They have played it to the hilt. That's only given further strength to the anti-corruption crusade that the BJP has been waging in this country. And again, we are in the forefront. Who is talking about 2G and the corruption in the government? It's the BJP which is doing it. So we haven't lost anything. We have only been supplemented and supported by these movements.
So it's strange that you say this, because some time back you had voiced this anguish and you even threatened to quit. What has happened in the interregnum for you to change your views?
When I raised that issue in our parliamentary party meeting, I am glad to be telling you that all the confusion which was there in the language, not in the stand, in the language in which that stand was being projected, that language has changed, and we clearly stated our position both in parliament and outside.
So one last question.
Yes.
Just as the government self-destructs, there is this view that, BJP, we are seeing a lot of one-upmanship. Everybody is declaring, throwing their hat in the ring for Prime Ministership. Narendra Modi, L.K. Advani. What's happening? Who do you think should be your Prime Ministerial candidate, the BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate?
No, it's not an individual decision. Neither is it an individual choice. The party has a decision-making process. And when the time comes, let me assure you, with all the confidence at my command, that the BJP will take a decision and we will communicate it with the people, to the media, and you will not regret that decision.
No, but where do you stand specifically on the question of Mr. Narendra Modi's best Prime Ministerial candidate
it's not a question. It's not a question. Our party leaders have said, I have also said repeatedly, that BJP is not short of talent, that BJP has many leaders who can fill the post of the Prime Minister much better than the present Prime Minister is doing, and therefore you should have, and nobody should have, any concern on that count as to who will be BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate. We will take a decision when the time comes.
Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you, Javed.
So that was Mr. Yashwant Sinha, unrelenting in his criticism of the government and Mr. Chidambaram, also unwilling to concede the point that within his own party there are a lot of questions that they need to answer.